Allow this story to be a calm presence as you drift to sleep. The friendship between Lobelia and Camellia. This story is about the magical friendship between a kind-hearted girl named Lobelia and a mountain sprite named Camellia, illustrating the unifying power of understanding and cooperation. In the small village of Everglow, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Lobelia. She had curious eyes and an adventurous spirit, always looking for something new to discover. One bright morning, as Lobelia wandered further than usual into the forest, she stumbled upon a hidden path. The path was bordered by ancient trees whispering secrets of old. Following the path, Lobelia reached a serene mountain clearing where the sunlight danced on deep-kissed flowers. It was here she met Camellia, a mountain sprite with sparkling wings and a radiant aura. Camellia was as curious about humans as Lobelia was about the forest. Their meeting was filled with laughter and wonder, as they exchanged stories of their worlds. Camellia showed Lobelia the hidden marvels of the mountain, the crystal-clear springs, hidden caves, and the oldest tree that told stories through the patterns in its bark. In return, Lobelia introduced Camellia to the village, teaching her about human customs and the simple joy of sharing a meal. As seasons changed, their friendship deepened. They celebrated the autumn leaves, cried at snow figures in winter, and picked the first flowers of spring together. They learned from each other's ways, blending the enchantment of the mountain sprites with the warmth of human traditions. One day, a great storm threatened Everglow. The villagers were frightened as the winds roared and rain poured. Lobelia, in the bonds they had fostered, turned to Camellia for help. Camellia, understanding the urgency, gathered her fellow mountain sprites. Together, they calmed the storm with their magic, guiding the lightning and soothing the winds. The village was saved, and the bond between humans and mountain sprites grew stronger than ever. From that day forward, the people of Everglow and the mountain sprites of the forest lived in harmony, often visiting and helping each other. Lobelia and Camellia's friendship became legendary, a tale of unity and understanding passed down through generations. And every night, under the starlit sky, Lobelia would thank the forest for the friendship that had changed her life, knowing in her heart that Camellia did the same. Her tale, forever entwined, reminded everyone that true friendship knows no boundaries and is found in the most unexpected places. Here's another story to ease you into the night. The bond between William and Esther. This story is about a boy named William and a sprite named Esther who form a deep friendship and discover the true magic of connection. William was a curious boy who lived in a small village surrounded by sprawling forests. Every evening, he would sit by the ancient oak tree, gazing at the stars and dreaming of adventures. On one night, as the moonlight bathed the village in a silvery glow, William noticed a tiny flickering light dancing through the woods. Intrigued, he followed it deeper into the forest, where he discovered a small, radiant sprite named Esther. Esther, with wings like shimmering sapphire, and a voice that sounded like a gentle breeze, welcomed William with a twinkle in her eyes. William and Esther quickly became friends, sharing stories and laughter as they explored the forest together. Esther taught William about the hidden wonders of nature, showing him secret waterfalls and enchanted groves. In return, William shared tales of his village, his family, and his dreams. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, and William felt a profound connection with the magical world around him. One chilly winter's night, when the village was blanketed in snow, William discovered that Esther had become weak. Her light flickered dimly and her wings lost their usual luster. Without hesitation, William set out on a quest to find the mystical heart flower, a rare bloom said to possess healing powers. With determination and courage, he braved icy winds and treacherous paths until he finally found the heart flower blooming in a secluded glade. Gently, he plucked the flower and rushed back to Aster's side. As he placed the heart flower in her tiny hands, Aster's light began to shine brightly once more, and her wings regained their brilliant heat. Overjoyed, William and Aster continued to share their lives and adventures, their bond stronger than ever. From that day forward, William knew that true friendship and the connections we make are the most magical adventures of all. Wherefore is another tale to carry you further into rest. A sunshine connection of Iris and Bellflower. This story is about a girl named Iris and a mermaid named Bellflower, whose bond illuminated by sunshine transcends the boundaries between land and sea. In a quaint seaside village, there lived a girl named Iris, who had a deep fascination with the ocean. Every evening, as the sun began to dip below the horizon, Iris would sit on the shore, letting the gentle waves caress her feet and the sea breeze her feet and telepimorati. One evening, while savoring the golden hues of the sunset, Iris noticed something extraordinary. Out of the sparkling waters emerged a mermaid with a tail that shimmered like liquid sunshine. Her name was Bellflower, and she had the most enchanting voice Iris had ever heard. From that day on, Iris and Bellflower met every evening at the same spot. Iris shared stories about the world above the sea, while Bellflower told tales of underwater wonders. They formed a bond that transcended the boundaries between land and sea. One day, a terrible storm besieged the village. Iris feared for Bellflower's safety and raced to the shore. Howling wind and crashing waves made it impossible to see or hear anything. Just when Iris was about to lose hope, a soothing melody broke through the chaos. It was Bellflower's song. Guided by the voice of her friend, Iris ventured into the turbulent waters. As she neared the mermaid, the sun broke through the storm clouds, casting a brilliant ray of light that illuminated their surroundings. Bellflower's tail glowed with the radiant light, guiding Iris safely back to the shore. From that day forward, their bond became even stronger. Iris knew that no matter how dark or stormy life might get, the sunshine of their friendship would always guide them back to each other. Their story became a legend in the village, a testament to the unbreakable connection between a human and a mermaid, brought together by the everlasting light of the sun. Let's drift softly into another chapter. Lily and the Dreamweaver's Forgiveness. This story is about a young girl named Lily who mends a rift between her grandmother and a dreamweaver named Orchid for the power of forgiveness. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between emerald mountains and sapphire lakes, lived a kind-hearted girl named Lily. She had hair the color of chestnuts and eyes that sparkled like the morning dew. Every night before bed, her grandmother would tell her stories of the mystical world of dreams, where dreamweavers like her who weave dreams for those who believe. Archie, the dreamweaver, had a special connection with Lily since she was born. One crisp autumn night, as the wind whispered secrets through the trees, Lily found herself unable to sleep. She tiptoed to the attic where her grandmother stored old belongings. Among dusty books and forgotten trinkets, she discovered an old, tattered diary belonging to her grandmother. Within its pages, Lily learned of a time when her grandmother had a feud with Orchid, the very dreamweaver who wove her dreams. A tear rolled down Lily's cheek, realizing the pain both must have felt. Determined to mend the bond, Lily closed her eyes and whispered a wish into the night. Instantly, she found herself transported to the enchanting realm of dreams. In this magical place, things floated like shimmering bubbles in the air. just as she wondered where to find Orchid. A gentle voice called her name. King Lily saw Orchid, with her flowing lavender robes and silver hair that cascaded like waterfalls. Orchid's eyes held a sorrowful glow. "I am sorry," Orchid whispered, her voice like a lullaby, "for the pain I caused your grandmother." Moved by her sincerity, Lily stepped forward and took Orchid's hand. "I forgive you," she said softly, feeling warmth spread through her heart. They talked through the night, sharing stories and understanding each other's hearts. As dawn approached, Orchid gifted Lily with a glowing dream crystal, symbolizing their renewed friendship and understanding. Lily awoke in her bed, the crystal warm in her hand. She knew in her heart that peace had been restored between her grandmother and Orchid. From that night forward, Lily's dreams were filled with incredible adventures and endless joy, a testimony to the power of forgiveness and understanding. Let this story stay with you as you drift into sleep.